Hey y'all, we back. We back with the young Dolph murder. Okay. Now, straight drop name is trying to be innocent in this situation. I don't know what he did. I don't know if he really did this. Or what or did they stick and involve him in this? Either he was sacrificed to do this. I don't know, but it's a witness take to stand is gonna bring his name up because he bees at that house where they made those videos at. Okay? So I don't know why straight drop sitting over there trying to look innocent with his lip poked out. But let's check this out.
Ingram? Yes, sir. Do you know Treon Ingram? Yes, sir. Was he somebody you hung out with? Yes, sir. Did you see an individual up at that neighborhood house who you know is straight drop or drop? I can't tell. I didn't know. When we came to the house, that's what Treon said there was. Okay. You're set. Just that. You came to the neighborhood house, correct? Yes, sir. And you saw an individual in there. Not for sure. But when we approached this guardian,
Wonder what he writing down. So what is he writing down? Cause he ain't holding that pen right.
this neighborhood house. Yes, sir. Who are the other people in this neighborhood house? Straight drop. Straight drop? Yes, sir. What'd y'all do in this neighborhood house? Nothing really. Okay, were y'all hanging out? No, sir. Did straight drop come in a car, a different car? Yeah, a truck. A truck? Let me show you this picture that you've seen before. Yes, sir.
He said
Truck straight drop came in?
straight drop came in a truck,
A
y'all.
white Ford Expedition? Yes, sir. Did there come a point when y'all left the house? Yes, sir. When y'all left the house, who was driving the white Mercedes? I was. When y'all left the house, did the Infiniti leave the house too? Yes, sir. Who was driving the Infiniti? Right. Did he have a passenger with him in the Infiniti? Yeah, straight drop. Straight drop? When y'all got to the gas station, what happened? We got some gas. They talked for a minute, then we pulled off. They pulled back around, and straight drop got in the Benz. And I got in the Infiniti. Straight drop got in the white Benz? Yes, sir. And did you leave in the Infiniti? Yes, sir. Got a picture from the gas station. See if you recognize this picture. Yes, sir. Who's in that picture? Yes, that's me. All right. Is that you next to the white Mercedes at the gas station that night? Yeah. And let me get you a final picture. Is this another picture you see?
I don't know if he's frowning up and looking mad or he's his face stuck like that. But he trying to look innocent right here. But what would be his motive to unalive young Dolph if he was already making money doing videos and rapping? That don't sound right to me. Do y'all think he was lower to do something like this? You know, they made him do this under his off his will. I don't know, because you talking about Govan, you're talking about Jook, and you're talking about Quid, or whatever. I guess that's Govan, I guess. I don't know. And Cornelius. Because Cornelius didn't know Straight Drop. Straight Drop got out of that car as a scary cat. Like, they made me do it so I could be the next king. The way he came out there, cause Cornelius had already did the job. And then the way Straight Drop came up there, Straight Drop and like he ain't never shot a gun before in his life. What y'all think? So the witness on the stand is saying somebody is his family. I don't know what's wrong with these amateurs.
Young Dolph. Okay, so you did not see Young Dolph as some sort of rival or anything like that? You wouldn't have been involved in anything like that? I'd like to introduce those exhibits into evidence this time. My approach.
You wasn't looking like that when you was shooting that gun. But you ain't act like you shot a gun before. You looked scary. Cause you didn't do no work. But you shot that gun though. So you definitely, there is evidence showing that you shot that gun. But I don't understand how they found out it was you and Cornelius. Oh, Marcus. Yo, brother.
Told this jury today, you had no idea that Mercedes-Benz was stolen. Now that just isn't true. And you know it's not true, right? I wouldn't be in it if it was stolen. Okay. What's Trayon do for a living? I can't see. I mean, did he have a job that you knew of where he could afford a Benz? Yes, sir. He did? What'd he do? I did a coffee truck place. Okay.
He worked for the garbage man.
When he carjacked it a couple of weeks before, I mean, you and him were tight, right? If I would have been there, I would have said, no, I wouldn't. You weren't there? No, sir. And you just, I mean, how long you known Trayon?
Y'all, they listen to what they saying about that Mercedes Benz. Because if he trying to say that, if the witness on stand trying to say that Travion can afford to buy a Mercedes, but don't forget that one of Mercedes Benz was one of the Mercedes was stolen. So let listen to this.
Driver's side, the written caption under the bottom says, "This is the Benz we gave drop. Christian Garner, November 29, 2020. Will Marcus, exhibit number 63."
Why you doing your mouth like that? Jesus.
So I'm not going to ask you what Trayon said, but when you were first asked whether or not you knew whether or not you knew who Trayon traded the Mercedes How many times have you been interviewed by law enforcement before today? Little robot has.
Do y'all think they made that boy change his story? Because he said that the witness on stand said that he had been, he talked to the police, the investigators, too many times. Law enforcement too many times before he went on trial. Too many times. So if they talked to that young man on the stand too many times, they could have got that young man to change his story, y'all. Most of the time, allegedly, when you were dealing with drug money and prostitutes and killing like that, sometimes you got the crooked cops in it. Okay?
In relation to this investigation, that narrows it down any for you. Is it still too many times? Or are you just saying one time's too many? One time. Sure. Fair enough. So, you've at least been interviewed twice, right? Yes, sir. And then you even got spoken to right before you came on the stand by the state, correct? And the first time you talked to law enforcement was on November 23rd, 2021 about this. Do you remember that? Yes, sir. And you told this jury today you had no idea that Mercedes Benz was stolen. Yes, sir. Now that just isn't true. And you know it's not true, right? I wasn't in it when it was stolen. Okay. What's Trayon do for a living? I can't say it. I mean, did he have a job that you knew of where he could afford a Benz? Yes, sir. He did? What'd he do? Worked at a coffee truck place. Okay. Well, I mean, you worked with Trayon when he carjacked it a couple of weeks before. I mean, you and him were tight. Right? If I would have been there, I would have said, no, I wouldn't. You weren't there? No, sir. And you just, I mean, how long have you known Trayon? My whole life. You've known him your whole life? Yes, sir. He works at a garbage company. Yes, sir. Right? He's driving a Benz. How long have you had the Benz? I can't tell you. I mean, you hung out with him almost every day, didn't you? No, sir. During the time to pick me up when I need a ride. Did you need a ride?
So every time he came to pick you up, he was in that stolen Mercedes. Is it, like I said, is it two Mercedes? That's what I'm trying to find out. Is it two Mercedes? Are they really talking about one Mercedes? I'm sorry, y'all. These folk got me talking crazy.
The night you say you went over and traded the Benz? Yes, sir. Where were you going? I was Redwood in a mile.
So he traded the Benz. So did he really trade the Benz? Oh Lord have mercy. The Benz, the Mercedes, to his buddy, who was a garbage man, didn't know that the Mercedes was stolen. Because if the Mercedes was stolen, trust me, this man work every day on that garbage truck wouldn't have bought a stolen bin, right? I don't know about this witness testimony.
And Trayon was just taking it. Yes, sir. Well, what did you think when he was going to trade his nice bought and paid for Mercedes Benz for an Infiniti Q40?
Thank you.
So what I thought. Let me ask you this. For Trayon and you riding around in his Benz that you thought he bought and paid for, didn't carjack, get it. What did you think when he was riding around with two pistols and a Draco in the back? Protection. Because that's what he had, right? A Draco style assault
So,
And that's what you and Trayon were riding around with.
so
Let me ask you this. November, at least November 16th, 2021.
So you gonna be stupid to ride around. Y'all be doing some crazy ass now. It don't even make no sense. You think I'm about to get in the car and I work for the county? A stolen car at that with some guns in it? That's stupid.
Felon? No, sir. What about Trayon? I can't tell. You don't know? No, sir.
Y'all getting dumb and dumb. To be riding around in a Mercedes with guns in it.
Well, when you get to Bradley that night, why do you have to go out and drive the Mercedes? Do what you guys told me to do, punk dad, driving around. I didn't even know we was going to give it to the truck. I just know when we came around, I got done pumping gas, y'all pulled off, came back around through the store again, and we gave it to him. I didn't know why, I didn't know what he did it for, I just don't gave it to him.
Nah.
And the only time you've been in the car was that night? That Mercedes? No, sir. You been in it before? How many times? Like 3 times. Just one to get the ride in my car 3 times. Right. What about...
Y'all, listen, y'all. Listen. 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 For educational purposes. Young men, please stay in school. Because y'all crimes is becoming to get dumber. It used to be the dumbest crimes. Why would you be riding around in a Mercedes for your friend with stolen guns in it? Even if the guns wasn't stolen, but guns in the car, you ain't say, man, well, you man, look, where you get all these guns? Man, I ain't about to get in that car, but you just jump in the car and joyride. Oh, Lord.
I told him I wasn't, but he wanted to get a ride. That's all I told him.
You was on drugs too, I guess. Yeah, I'll do anything for that stuff. So the witness didn't want to have nothing to do with it. I don't understand it. I don't understand this. Y'all got to make me understand this. You don't want nothing to do with it, but you driving a stolen car. Y'all, this dude called Dolph family who understand. But you know what about to happen to your family. And y'all don't understand. It's so confusing because I'm not used to stuff like this. You know, I don't you just know about crimes and stuff, but how Dolph gonna be your family and you watch something like this happen to him?
So you stole a car, and back again. You said earlier you didn't even know that the car was stolen.
Yeah, see what I mean? Now thank you, investigator. Now I know I ain't crazy. Because I'm listening to these boys. You in a stolen car and you trying to pretend like you didn't know it was a stolen car. That's because the police been talking to him. And the state don't change. Somebody don't change that boy mind. Now he got to sit up there and lie. When he lied, he ain't gonna remember the lie that he just told. He stole the car. But then he tried, and then act like he didn't know the car was stolen. Jesus.
You saying I stole the car. Why are you trying to get the car gone if you didn't steal it? I didn't steal it, but Trio was trying to get the car gone.
Yes, you did. You did say he bought. You did say that he bought that car. You said he bought that car. And he worked for the garbage company. A man with a job like that, baby, ain't gonna think they ain't got to steal. He can buy a car if he worked for the garbage company. Cause he working for the county. Them garbage truck, the truck driver made money. Golly. Yes, you did say that. Yes, you did say that earlier testimony that he bought that car. But you stole the car. So in other words, you stole that. You stole that man a stolen car then, right?
I didn't know where he got it from. So you're in a car, however Trayon got it, that you're calling, you say, Dolph's family, before he's killed, to try to get rid of the car, for whatever reason. Way before Dolph was even getting dealing with Dolph. Like,
Way before Dolph was even dealing with. Wait a minute. Y'all remember this? A white girl. This white girl said they stole her car. This is crazy. This is crazy.
we've been trying to get the car gone, like it was way before this. It didn't have nothing to do the day after, the day before, none of it. It was way before.
So that's why I asked y'all during my commentary, is there more than one Mercedes? Because one of the Mercedes was stolen from this girl at the gas station. He claimed that he was at a gas station pumping gas. Is he related to that girl who car was stolen? Because they in a stolen Mercedes. But Travion allegedly don't know that the car is stolen. Because if Travion know that the car was stolen, he wouldn't have took the car. So this dude right here sitting on his stand, witness on the stand right now, you couldn't have had that Mercedes that long that girl claimed that was stolen. Because the murder happened a little bit after they had got the car. But you saying that the Mercedes that you're talking about, y'all been trying to get rid of that Mercedes. So now, people, the question is, do y'all believe that it was two Mercedes? Don't say the same thing I'm saying. Just use your own thought process. Do you think that there was two Mercedes in this situation end up being equaling into one? Tell me what you think. Travion was trying to get the car gone. He said he didn't want to get into his business, but you got into a car. You weren't concerned about being in a stolen car. Kind of person are you?
Let's start there. It was way before Dolph was killed. How far before? About a week or so. All right, and you're saying that's way before. Yes. But Trayon, according to you, is calling Dolph's family. And Trayon's not related to Dolph too, is he? He's just not Dolph's family. You gotta realize everybody grew up with each other. So everybody know everybody. It's Memphis. Everybody know everybody.
So it's not the family attorney. It's the streets family. Now that he's saying that he's not saying that he's related to Dolph, but it's like fam. They family from the streets. Let's say street family. What? Open up your mouth and talk. Everybody in this case right here dragging a voice. Open your mouth up and so we can understand what you're saying. You thought the family, like I told you, it was multiple people. Now, when you listen to Cornelius' statement, Cornelius said it was 3 because he was a dope fiend. He wanted some money. He wanted some drugs. He didn't even know straight drop then. These 2 guys right here in a stolen Mercedes. And they had the Mercedes for a week before Dolph was shot up. The girl Mercedes was missing by then. So which one of y'all was the driver of the Mercedes in this murder case? It did after y'all did the murder. After y'all did the murder too, even if you didn't shoot, you was driving. Y'all rides around in a stolen car, or either sold the stolen car. It sounded like to me whoever had the car know that it had not been in a situation, and y'all riding around with the guns in the car. This stupid. This is so stupid. This even stupid on the people part who shot Dolph up. Why would you leave all them guns? Somebody said, leave the guns in there, let's get rid of. I get rid of. Y'all did some, oh, wait. So it means that it was a large gang did this then, a group.
That's what you said. That's what you said. You won't tell us who it was. I've asked you that too. I wouldn't that have nothing to do with me. You said me giving the car to Trump. I ain't have nothing to do with us. Well, unfortunately, you don't get to pick and choose, Mr. Barnes.
That's right.
What you answer and what you don't. The judge gets to decide that.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
So the judge is the jury. They got a jury in there.
And you're concerned. And the day after, because maybe not the only people, but you've interacted, as you said, a lot of people, some of which were your family, which you've identified as Dolph's family, with that car. And your name is in it. Right? Same car that's got, as luck would have it, a Draco in it, and two pistols. At least, you said a bunch, but at least 2 pistols, right? A lot of weapons. And you're immediately concerned, right? Because you think, oh no. Outside, I seen them Mercedes on the news. Of course, man, I'm not finna car and I'm in this car and they just did shit like I ain't finna act like I didn't know. Yeah, I called you. Well, you called them because somebody said you were involved. Most of the people I called, like, what's going on? Like, and me not knowing about it. Like, why I'm in this car? Like, y'all put me
Now,
in the car, I'm supposed to be in.
okay. If you know that your friend, you said that your friend pick you up and take you to the store. Anytime you need a ride, he'll come pick you up. Travion come pick you up and take you to the store. But have Travion been coming to pick you up in a Mercedes? And you look in the back of the car and you say, man, look, you get them Dracos from. So you gonna mean to tell me that you don't think nothing happened and he ain't told you nothing and he's supposed to be your buddy? And then you talking about you a Dolph? You in it, brother. You talking about you don't supposed to be in it. It's your friends. That's your friend. Not my friend, but your friend.
And this was the day after. This is before you ever even come on the scene. Like you're not picked up by law enforcement yet. You're not talking to the cops. That doesn't happen. It came right out the dog time. Like it came a couple days after. Like so, I already knew that was gonna started lying right there.
Yeah, you got picked up because you was in that Mercedes Benz.
Trying to hide your involvement. No one wanted to be empty. No one ain't got nothing. There wasn't no value for real. Like, I ain't have nothing to do. Ain't no value. I don't. So why would I go tell something?
Why would you get in the car if you didn't want to have nothing to do with it? Why would you get in the car if you didn't want to have nothing to do with it? You know, as soon as you got in the car, you were going to have something to do with it. Y'all did a crime and y'all got caught in y'all crime. I ain't never seen nothing like this. Then you got tricked out your money. Oh, Lord, how much is Jesus? Now, y'all, they got the brother on the stand. They got Justin Johnson brother on the stand. Justin claimed, they throwing me off. They throwing me off with two Mercedes. They making me think that it's two white Mercedes, y'all. Because now the brother said that Justin gave him a rental Mercedes. And he said he didn't even ask him for it. He just gave it to him. So after the shooting, they trying to get rid of the Mercedes. That's what they trying to do. But it's weird that they got involved in something. Look, y'all, listen. Let's just listen to this. Okay, we're going to put it together, okay.
This is, you know what out of the blue means? Would this be something sort of out of the blue? No, he knew I didn't have a car. Okay, your brother would have known you didn't have a car. And was not having a car hard for you? Who had to drive you to the warehouse? I had to get rides. You had to get rides. So your brother, was this after Dolph was killed? Calls you about giving you a call. Does this sound good to you? Alright. What happens after the phone call? I was getting out from work. On the way home, he was like, he's still calling and bring me so I can pay before work. Okay. And did he in fact do that? Where did he like an hour later? Like an hour later? At your apartment complex?
You know what? You got to be a fool. Y'all see what I mean? Young men, stay, please, y'all, please stay in school. Please. Please get your education. Because y'all doing the stupidest crime I ain't never seen before. How you going to do a crime? After you did the crime, you take your car, that white car, a white Mercedes. No, it's white. Can't miss it. To your brother apartment. And offer it to your brother straight drop. You ain't in your... Ooh, wait, Lord have mercy. And y'all, one of my kids would have brought me a car and said, Mom, here go a Mercedes we're going to give you. Now, show me all the paperwork. And they got to show me a whole lot where they got the car. I'm not just going to say, oh, happy job ride. Thank you. Sheesh.
Okay. What kind of car did he arrive in? It was a white Chrysler.
Now,
200 or 300 looks like?
He said that, the brother said that Straight Drop came over to his house in a white Chrysler. Now, the question is, what kind of car that was in the crime? What is it, Chrysler or what is it, Mercedes? Because Straight Drop came over there and gave that white car to his brother, a Chrysler. So now we got a Chrysler and a Mercedes Benz.
I think it was 300. Okay. They look similar, 200, 300, right? I was just asking, does it look like one of those things? Yes, sir. Is he driving truck, or do you mean like a big SUV? Big SUV. Do you know who the people were in the white SUV?
So Straight Drop got a white truck or SUV like. Wait a minute. Sound like a street gang, y'all. Sound like a gang, somebody gang, because it was some people driving his truck while he was driving a Chrysler. So some people were with Straight Drop when he took his brother the car. That's really low. That's really low to do what he did.
Be with him, or okay, what happens when he gets there? Get in the car with him. Here's some what? Okay, so he has two phones in front of him. It looks like he's taking numbers from one and putting it in the other. Okay, now had y'all talked about the phone or anything before? Like he's ringing your car. You're in the car. He's got two phones. Before this conversation about bringing you a car and stuff, when was the last time you talked to him?
So it was 2 or 3 weeks, y'all. I gotta really hear what these boys talking about. It was 2 or 3 weeks before Dolph was hit. Now they trying to get rid of. To me, it looked like some police allegedly officers had to be involved in this for them to be a fool to ride around in a Mercedes and a Chrysler, a stolen Mercedes or a Chrysler. Something ain't right with this story right here. Y'all, this is crazy. And y'all wasn't scared to do it either. Now the brother just said that Straight Drop had 2 phones. He did something to the phone. And then he mentioned something about social media. But my thing, y'all, is this brother on drugs? And didn't have a phone. And he gave him his phone. They giving for nothing. And he told his brother to check his social media. Check his social media for what? To make it seem like he was using his phone? Dude, Straight Drop know they could have tracked that phone. So the officers should have tracked that phone. So where's that phone that he had? That they could go back and track all them phones to track what happened.
In fact, you know your brother, does he go by other names too? Okay. Straight Drop and sometimes just Drop. Okay. And when you say give it to you for his social media, what do you mean by that?
Yeah.
Okay, so, alright, so let me back up. He gives you his phone.
Wait a minute. This don't even sound right. If he give his brother his phone, it's the reason why he gave his brother that phone and kept one phone. Did he give his brother that particular phone? The phone can be tracked, you could be a tracking phone. But it's more. It's got to be some reason why he gave his brother a phone if the brother already had a phone.
Because it's the idea that people may be calling or texting or messaging him.
Guy got you. So Straight Drop gave his brother that particular phone because he knew that everybody got that number to that phone, but they ain't got his number to the other phone. So Straight Drop, oh man, this is crazy. You gave your brother the phone that you've been doing the crime with. That's what you did. You got rid of the phone and gave it to your brother? How this crime, yo, how dumb can you be? I would have got rid of the phone, throw it in some water or some lake or something. Instead, I give it my phone that I did crime with to my kinfolks. Show how you feel about you. So I see what straight drop doing. Straight drop ain't nothing but a damn cool killer, criminal. He want his brother to use his phone so it can look like he's on his social. Use that phone to put. He has Straight drop has a. I assume y'all allegedly that Straight drop wanted it seem like his phone is that he's alive, he busy, he doing stuff on his